Hi anybody, I'm Luppi and this is Super Mario 35. Today's daily challenges are: use a shell to defeat 3 enemies in a row, rank in the top 15 twice, stomp 30 enemies, and 20... yeah, whatever. Alright, let's... looks like it's still 5-4. Still 5-4. Okay. So yeah. I got my new capture card today. I got a chance to kind of play around with it. Not enough to feel confident recording with it today. Probably not even tomorrow. But definitely enough to learn a little bit more about it. Enough to be a little excited for the future. But also kind of worried. Because there's a lot of features that are available on the Windows version that aren't on the Mac. So, that's concerning. Though it's not like every other capture card is in the exact same way. So that's life. I really just want to get through this month. That's kind of my goal, you know? Get through this month, start feeling a little bit better. Hopefully, at some point. But yeah, really excited to play around with the Elgato a lot more. And, start using it as my main capture card. Like, it's, the 10... what is it? The Elgato, HDS. It's not the SD8, it's not the HDS Plus, but, you know. I was unaware that the S Plus would work on Macs. Because I feel like something I read on Amazon or somewhere said it wouldn't. Maybe it's the price? I don't know. Something made me overlook it. The real fun thing is going to be figuring out if it will work on my old computer too. Like, I really shouldn't, but there's a part that's like, yeah, but you know, someday you may actually need to use it on the old computer. You know, so might as well get it set up there too. Like, they do have software that's for the old Mac iOS. My old computer uses El Capitan, so that's 10.11. My new computer uses 10.15. I forget what that's called, like... They started using, like, mountain words for, their operating systems. So that's kinda cool. I do appreciate, the names of Apple's, operating systems. Like, they used to do Big Cats, then they had one called Maverick, and that's what my MacBook was using. It wasn't originally, like, it was just using a Mountain Lion, I want to say. But then I had to upgrade to download Rhinoceros for a digital rendering course in college. So I upgraded it for the first time ever and was really panicked about that. There's no reason to be panicked. I lost nothing. Other than like the icons were better. They were like 3D. They had like shadows and stuff. They had depth. That's what I'm trying to get at. They had depth. And then the Mavericks kind of made them flatter. But El Capitan made them even flatter, so you know, oh well. That's life. Yeah, I don't know. Like, as much as I gripe about, like, changing operating systems, I don't know, like, for the most part, the new operating system is generally better. Like, there are some, like, small little nitpick things that, you know, they generally, like, phase out a little bit each time. And some of it, like, you can usually set back manually, some of it you can't. Like on, High Sierra, or whatever it is, the 1015 that I have, I don't know if there's a way to, and even El Capitan. Like, on Mavericks, and on Mountain Lion, you could have your, like, default internet page be, your top pages, which would just be, like, whatever pages you picked out, or whatever pages you used the most, you know, for the internet. Whereas, both El Capitan and I think it's High Sierra, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's High Sierra. Both have, just your, like, bookmark bar. And it's like, why do I need these here? Like, I already know where they are. They're literally my bookmark bars. Like, that was close. That was dangerific. And that's my little gripe. And that's why I miss Mavericks a little bit. But at the same time, like, I don't know, it's nice to be fully updated, and it's nice to be able to, like, update your apps and have them still work. It's nice to be able to download stuff that's coming out now and have it work. That's something that doesn't happen when you don't keep stuff updated. It really depends. Like, I wasn't able to, emulate games on my old computer because I couldn't download any of the... Well, I'm sure there's probably at least one it could download, but OpenEmu wouldn't work on it at all. And that's fine. That's fair. That's literally what got me, like... I bought the new computer in May, I think? It was April or May. It was, like, early into the pandemic. It might have been... I don't know, it might have been later. But I want to say it was May. Could have been April. April or May. At some point, like... 'cause I had more disposable cash because I was earning an extra $2 an hour because of the pandemic. From, like, I want to say April to July. Which is way longer than a lot of other people were. Like, go local grocery store. But, I don't know. I had disposable income. Or more disposable income, because we also weren't just getting more money in our paychecks, we're also working more hours, so that was neat. It was cool at first, and then it quickly became an issue. When only 2 people are expected to show up for the extra hours when you have a team of like 5 people, that doesn't just burn out the 2 who show up, it also breeds a lot of resentment of everybody who doesn't think they have to do it. And I get it, like, people have lives, like, people have kids and family and stuff, I get it. Oops. A little bit too late there. Okay. So yeah, there was some grumbling. Not just from me. I don't know, I worked a few 12-hour days. And I know that doesn't seem bad, but like, my schedule was all over the place, where sometimes I'd have to be there in 4 in the morning, and then the next day I'd be there at like 9 in the morning. And if you do the math on that, like, you're gonna realize, like, that probably means, it's not so bad like early morning, late morning. When you have late morning, early morning, that becomes an issue. And that was literally my Thursdays and Fridays. Thursday I'd come in at like 9 or 10. I'd be there until like 3 or 4, sometimes 5. And then the next day, I'd be there at 4 in the morning. And it was just this horrible thing. And it's fine if you're only working like the 6 or your 8 hours, your normal shift, but because of the pandemic, things kept getting thrown off, and we had to like replenish a lot of food. Like, multiple 12 to 14-hour shifts it's kind of painful. So it's not like I'm just like able to sit around and not work. Like, I'm literally unpacking and throwing product up onto the shelves. Like, those long days were entirely just dealing with product. Stock days, you know? And that's a lot to ask from someone. It really is. 'Cause I was in charge of the canned good aisle. Like, I'm doing all the heavy stuff. Not all of it. Like, there was a soup aisle and there was like a, I don't know, water and stuff. Those are heavy too. Don't even get me started on water. Don't even get me started on water. I ruin my joints doing water whenever I do it. I'm a weak, scrawny beanpole of a person. Or at least I was until I started gaining weight, but still got very thin arms, very weak arms. And if I'm not careful, if I do too much of the, like, putting up water or moving water, I sprain my elbows. Pretty bad. That's no fun. But yeah, I was in the can aisle, so I was getting a lot of product, because I was one that people were definitely, like, panic buying out, you know? And, like, I don't know, it was just a very stressful situation. Like, nobody knew anything about the coronavirus in, like, March and April. Nobody really trusted the, like, local government to, like, actually give you an honest, like, oh yeah, people actually have it, you know? It seems very much on par for local governments to either not know at all or to sweep things under the rug. And that didn't happen as far as I know. It was more just, I live in an area where, like, people generally don't travel. So people generally didn't have chances to get coronavirus. Does that mean, like, I don't know people who know people? Like, I don't know personally anyone who got the coronavirus. As far as I know. I don't check Facebook, so I'm sure I actually do have friends and family members who did. I just have not heard those stories. Like, those stories weren't severe enough to, like, drip down to me. But I do know people who got the coronavirus. So, like, I don't know, like, I feel like tertiary accounts aren't good enough to change people's minds. Like, it's not real evidence. But, like, knowledge of things, I don't know. So yeah, it was kind of a wild time. But I was getting paid a decent amount, and, you know, as much as the hours sucked, it was honest work. And it was a lot of work, you know? Like, I don't really have any opinions on people buying, like, a lot of food, other than, like, man, it sucked to bag. Like, some of those people, it's like... You don't need 2 or 3 carts. You really don't. Especially, like, meat and stuff, like bread. Like, those don't keep. Buy the cans. Buy the things you can freeze. And I know I shouldn't be judging, like, what people need, but... Or want, or... what they think they need. But still. It was wild. And it was really stressful because that's how I knew it was the coronavirus was really bad. Was... We'd open up at 6, and we'd already be full of people. And that's a very stressful situation. Because usually you only have, like, the regulars, like, you're, like, 1 or 2 or 3, like, people who come in, like, every stock day to just kind of, like, browse the store and talk to, like, the managers they like and stuff. Like, when it's opening time, you're already full, like, that's scary. It's a different world. And, like, early morning or overnight stocking really didn't prepare me for that. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a stocking situation in a store that was that bad, other than when I worked at Toys R Us and we worked Thanksgiving. That was also pretty wild. Although, like, my feelings on that was, like, I expected people to be there for Black Friday, you know? Like, or Black Thursday, or whatever, you know. You know how it goes. Working a 12-hour shift on a holiday about, how people who aren't your direct ancestors, but maybe, basically participated in a genocide and turned it into a holiday about, thanking the guy who allowed them to do that. Squanto is a really interesting story. And I don't know if Squanto is actually his name. I know that's the name I've heard. But, like, very interesting story. Because he was actually kidnapped. And I want to say it was the Spanish who kidnapped him, but I might be wrong. It might have been, like, the French, or it might have been the British, you know. There were a lot of people poking around North America at that time period. And so he spent some time in Europe. And then he finally, like, escaped and got back home, and when he got back home, smallpox had pretty much, it might not have been smallpox, but it was a disease Europeans brought over that wiped out his village. So I assume it's smallpox. That'd be pretty on point for smallpox. So he's forced to basically, like, survive alone in the ghost town of his, like, hometown. Which, if that sounds pleasant to you, you need better, like, you just need a better perspective. That's all I can say. Like, he had to endure a really horrible thing. And then some more white people came, and he was like, okay, you're moving into my neighbors' and family's houses, but hey, it's not like anybody was going to use them, so oh well. And then they finally... Oops, I jumped wrong. I got distracted. And then... that horrible winter happened. And people died. People got a little, cannibalistic. And he saw that and was like, well, that's horrible. So when the season changed and, it's finally time to grow stuff, he actually showed people how to do that. Or maybe he did it before, and the winter was just, like, negligence. I don't remember. All I know is there was a horrible winter, and the pilgrims, basically, some of them, not all of them, committed cannibalism. That's cool. That's something you don't learn in history books. You learn about turkeys and Thanksgiving between men, native and non. Or really it's just like just Squanto, a ghost town, and a bunch of people way out of their depth. And that's the story of the first Thanksgiving. You know, about 4 or 5 months late. Can't wait to talk about Independence Day on frickin' Christmas. You know, that'll be fun. But yeah, that was... I don't know, like, if you read history, like, there are a lot of cases of, cannibalism. Like, what was the flight that crashed in the Indies, or... Was it the Indies? It was a South American mountain, and a soccer team. I remember that much. And it is a big story, because it's been a while since, the popular culture could have a good old cannibalism and, like, real epic tale of survival. Like, I don't know, I think the last major one was, like, probably some whaling party in the 1800s. And they hung those guys. They drew lots. They drew lots to decide who they'd kill and eat. And the youngest boy lost. I don't know, I think about that sometimes. Life's horrific. And we don't really do a good job of making it less horrific. And in some ways we do, like, I don't know, it's kind of a neat fact that we've eliminated like 70% of the insect, like not even species, it's just 70% of insects in total. Like, that's wild. But that's also horrible because literally, like, insects used to be like 90% of the biomass on Earth that's not like single-celled organisms, you know? And I say that with certainty, but it's like, it's probably not certain, but there's a lot of ants, there's a lot of beetles, there's a lot of things underground digging around, you know, like, there's a lot of insects, that's what I'm trying to say. And to have scientists do some sweet math and some investigations and be like, actually, we've basically, annihilated them, passively, over the last 30 to 60 years, you know. That's pretty awful. It's not good. But, yeah, insects are gone, pretty much. I know they aren't probably to some of you guys. That's fair. Can I... Oh boy, I can do that. I was not sure I could. Cool. I'll take it. And it's really a sad thing, like, regardless of your feelings about insects, because there's a lot of useful ones, and even the non-useful ones are useful as food for a bunch of cool animals, like frogs and bats. And a lot of fish, you know? Like, everything eats insects except people, and even some people do, so... What are you complaining about? I don't know. It's wild that we stopped using DDT to prevent this very thing from happening. But it still is. I don't know. But it was about the birds first. That's what Silent Spring was about. And it's like, yeah, but it affects the whole ecosystem. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be weird to, like, live on a planet with, like, no biodiversity because we just ate and killed everything for it. Because we could. It's concerning, yeah. And honestly, it's way more than just concerning, it's outright, like, awful. Which is really underselling it. Like, I don't know. Honestly, sometimes it feels like the only thing millennials should do is, literally get rid of all of the older people, older politicians first. And, like, old billionaires. Get rid of all those people. We don't need young billionaires, we just need that money to flow around. And that's not gonna happen. That's also very violent. That's a pretty negative thing to talk about. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Like, in ethics, there's that concept of the greater good. And that by committing a great wrong, you can, like, serve the greater good still. And I know movies and, like, fiction really, like, screw that up, because usually I have people who think they're working for the greater good, but still, like, serving their own purposes are totally, like, definitely, like, mentally ill. But I don't know. It's just the world is gonna be in a pinch. Or at least not the world, it's gonna be like large animals and humans are gonna be in a pinch. And sure, some things will survive, like everything. It's not like we're gonna cause all of life to go extinct, but all complex mammals, or not all complex animals, basically. You know, that would suck. And we could very well do that. We could very well exterminate every animal kingdom that is multicellular and complex with organs and stuff. I'm not worried, and I kind of worry about sponges, because they're vulnerable, coral's vulnerable. Not really worried about jellyfish. Like, I feel like jellyfish are just gonna keep trucking on. Like, until the oceans go away, like, they'll just keep doing whatever, they don't care. No brain, no fear, you know? Okay, this is gonna be a pain. There's no way I survive this, but we'll try our best. The worst thing you can do is jump, because you can't really maneuver yourself in the air. As I prove my own point. Best we've done all night, so that's cool. I still haven't gotten a good night's worth of sleep. Tomorrow I will be caught up on my Super Mario 35 videos that I've edited up to this point, so that's cool. I still got 3 more until I'm done with February, and then 4 more as of today to get caught up with what's left of March. So I'm hopefully by the end of the weekend, assuming I'm not really needed at the house, hopefully I can knock that out. I would love to be caught up with Super Mario 35 and figure out OBS before the weekend's over. It's kind of my goal. But we'll see. I have a lot of goals that I have not achieved so far this year. Some of which should be easy on paper, like cleaning my desk so I can draw on it. Or, putting away laundry so I can, wear it. I don't know. I just wake up and I never really sleep. I do, but it's like only for like 3 to 5 hours till the next video's done, and I can pop in a new one to export. Like, that's the cool thing about the Elgato and the way it records. Like, I can't, on the Mac at least, you can't really save your commentary audio and your game audio separately. So it just kind of lumps them all together. Which would be an issue. It would be really gross. But on the Elgato Game Capture HD program, you can change your game audio and your commentary audio volume. And from what I've learned, you're actually not supposed to touch your like vocal track volume at all. Like you want it to be pretty much untampered with. You want to change the game audio. Because apparently human voices get distorted really easily. And it's like, oh, I wish I would have known that like months ago. I guess I should have researched how to do this stuff. Oops. But yeah. Keep your vocal tracks at a 0 dB or whatever. Decibels, I think. I don't know anything about sound. I didn't pass those sections in science class. And I didn't even have to take that stuff in high school. Like, they just put me in biology, and then I just took chemistry for 2 years. The first time I took chemistry was a mistake. Taking advanced chemistry was even more of a mistake. Holy crap. You think math is hard? Like, acid-base reduction reactions are... I don't know, like, they start off okay, and then, like, they just become an impossible bear, and they require a lot of knowledge. They require a lot of common sense, too, and, like, that's something I don't have in strong supply. Or in large supply. Ah yes, my supply is strong. It'll keep me hardy in the winter. I just take a little nip every day, and I am fine. But yeah. Acid-base reduction reactions. Like, I am someone who struggled just doing, like, basic mole equations. So, you can imagine how hard advanced chemistry was for me. Oh, I struggled in the first semester of chemistry. Why'd I take another one? Well, because it was either that or Earth Science, and Earth Science was a course that everybody else had to take. So, I just kept moving forward. Yeah, my senior year of high school was pretty fun. I took two separate art courses at the same time. I was taking Spanish 4. We spent a large part of the year just reading random books in Spanish. I don't remember most of them, but I do remember Don Quixote. We did do a nice little segment on that. Yep. And I took gym again. I took gym like every year in high school. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. Like, I never enjoyed gym until... I don't know, until I was in high school. Not even then, like, I hated it in freshman year. But then you had, like, all the upperclassmen and they were pretty cool, like, why not just keep hanging out with these guys? Which is a dumb way, it's a dumb reason to keep, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a dumb reason to, like, take courses. That's definitely what kind of persuaded me to take 3 semesters of printmaking in college. Because we had a good group. And that good group kept taking courses, so I kept taking them too. I don't know, I did have the electives though. Like on one hand it's like, it probably would have been better to do some like, graphic design or some painting or another photography course or, you know, literally anything else. Like, make yourself a little more well-rounded, but I really enjoyed it. Really wish that third printmaking course wasn't basically in the semester where I had a lot of like harder things for my major. A lot of things were eating up my time. I don't feel like I spent... I don't know, I worked harder and not smarter in that course, definitely. Which is not a way to be. art-wise. Like, I literally spent my spring break that semester that year carving wood blocks for prints. And it turned out great. Like, I think that was the best work I did that year. Honestly. Definitely not disappointed by it, but, you know, I literally spent a week and a half just tearing away at two 5-foot tall MDF blocks. Yeah, they turned out okay. I feel like I cut a lot of corners, so they weren't as great as I wish they were, but it was definitely a continuation from what I had done before in my previous semester. Doing a 4-foot tall, or maybe it was only 3.5. It was a decent size piece of MDF that I carved into a nice block and printed. One color, you know, because that's all you need to do. It doesn't matter how fancy it is, what matters is it's done. That's lazy, but you know how it goes. Yeah, I did 2 blocks that were identical, except one was basically line work and one was everything else. So one was relief and one wasn't. That's what I'm trying to say. So that was cool. I definitely got very lazy though very quick. And also I realized using my little puny tools was very, very worthless when I could just be using like the large tools on the actual wood carving studio. Which I ended up doing. It made things a lot faster. Like, always use the right tool for the job. Like, small stuff is great if you need a small thing. Like, if you need it to be delicate, if you need it to be fine, like, use the small tools. If you got a large space to work, use the big ones. There is no reason not to. Other than you don't own any, I guess. Then you just kinda gotta use what you have. It's like that old saying, when all you've got is a hammer, a lot of people get their heads caved in. I believe that's an old Russian love song. When all you have is a hammer, a lot of people get their heads caved in. But yeah, I don't know. Education's always a mess. That's... as long as you get something out of it, you know. A work ethic, friends, a direction, you know, that's all that really matters. And I guess, like, the American education system really isn't set up for that. I mean, other than, like, you can make friends, definitely, like... It's generally, I don't know. I struggled in a few courses, and I've been told I'm smart by literally too many people. Especially in high school. Like, I didn't struggle at all in college. Other than meeting deadlines. Although that's not true. Like, the second semester, I struggled a lot. But, I was just... never really used power tools, never really had no real understanding of like any like sculptural terms or techniques other than using like modeling clay really. And you know, in your second sculpture semester you're kind of, or at least the professor I had kind of expected us to like actually know stuff. And it's like, I need to be handheld. And her reaction to that was basically like to be very insistent upon like getting the ideas right, and it's like, I don't know, man, I'm just here to learn. I don't need to have sound ideas, I just need to make art, you know? And that's an attitude that carried me pretty far. Like, basically, if you machine gun a lot of garbage art, people are gonna like some of it no matter what. So it's better to machine gun garbage than to, I don't know. Because if you machine gun garbage, it's kind of like the debate between being a generalist or being a specialist, you know? And I know, like, specialists will say, well, if you're jack of all trades, master of none, but it's like, I don't know, I want to be the kind of guy who can do anything I need to do to get what I want done, you know? And I understand that there are things that are just beyond my capabilities, and I should, like, outsource or, like, interview for things when I need, like, those kinds of things done. Like, I'm not advocating for, like, doing it all by yourself, even when it's harmful to yourself. I'm gonna jump. We're gonna be okay. But yeah. Machine gunning terrible art is basically it was basically the only thing I learned out of college. And never listen to other people. Never listen to other people. I don't know, that's not true. There's a lot of advice that I've gotten that I continue to carry forward. But when it's about sensibilities, you kind of just have to ignore the people. Like, we all have our innate feelings towards, like, certain attributes or certain, aesthetics, you could say, styles. And in a broad scope, like, I don't know. Nobody knows what you need but you. Like, definitely don't discount it, but, if it's not actually gonna, like, build on what you need, then... Or just build in general, then... I don't know. Why waste the time? We only have so much of it. Like... You know, if you wanna... I don't know. Like, it's definitely very good to, experiment with a lot of different mediums. And, like, experience a lot of different things. Artistically, like, real-lifely, like... That is a very positive thing, usually. But... I don't know. I'm still not over something that happened a million years ago. That's funny. Says a lot about me. It'd be funny, but it's kind of sad that I dwell in the past so much. On the other hand, I hope you guys are enjoying these weird stories I have. I don't know. And hopefully I didn't kill my microphone, settings. Because I feel like when I was testing them out in QuickTime Player, they were fine. Before. Like, when I noticed they were awful. And then I messed around with my microphone today. I connected it to the new computer and was using it for the Elgato. Like, there's a part that's like, oh, you might as well just get a second one so you don't mess with it. And it's like, no, like, whenever we get around to, like, whenever we get confident we can use the Elgato and, like, have it be a higher quality or, like, equal quality. Like, it's gonna end up being used there anyways, so might as well get used to it. I should really just take a picture of what my volume settings are on the mic, so I don't have to, like... I don't know, it's usually fine though. It's usually fine to be a little close. Like, it'd be ideal to never have it change, but I'm not quite there yet. I should have been, but you know, I'm not. I'm not there. It's fine. It'll be okay. That's why we have the no commentary run. It can't be ruined by my words and inability to record things adequately. I do think, though, if I do have time this weekend, I'll probably actually try to play ARMS, or Pokken, or Rocket League. I just want to record something where I can, like, figure out sound settings with the Elgato and not have it, like, screw me up for recording today, you know? Like, by the time I'm recording Super Mario 35 with the Elgato, like, I want it down pat, because we only get one try, you know? And pretty much why the, oops, I ran out of invincibility. I was a little too, carefree about that. Hey, we leveled up, though. We're having a Tetris 99 kind of day. Just losing the whole way through. Haven't even seen 5-4. Yikes. But yeah. Yeah, that's why the AverMedia HD failing all the time gets me so upset, because with the Super Mario 35, like, and it's not like I only got the one try, but we only level up so many times, we only, like, have so many, winning rounds, I mean, we can always win again, like, that's kind of the thing. You have your days where you lose, and you have your days where you win, that's fine. But to not be in control of, like, whether or not these things I've done are being saved is upsetting. Like, I don't know. The AverMedia capture card is really nice because it's literally plug and play. It really is. It's very easy to use. And it has a lot of options. And I mean, it doesn't really have a lot of options, but you know, I can save my audios separately, which is awesome. That's cool. At the same time, though, like, being in control of it, like, in the program, means I don't have to edit. Which means if I need to crop it, that's the only thing that gets edited. And that's awesome. If I need to add, like, a little clip at the end, I can do that in the Movie Maker, and instead of, like, taking 4 hours, it ideally should only take the length of the video, I would hope. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy, but it's like, no, you're not. Like, if the sound's together, it's gonna export faster if you don't have to mess with it, is what I'm getting at. Like, if I don't have to change my own, if I don't have to change my game audio to be quieter so that I can hear my own voice, then that's a good thing. Because, man, changing anything makes it take forever to export. Like, you enlarge the screen so you don't have the black border, and that's definitely from my TV, actually. Like, all the black borders from my earlier Super Mario 35 videos. Yeah, that's totally just the capture cards record the whole, like, TV screen, apparently. And I wish they didn't, like, that's annoying. But they do, so, oh well, that's life. That is life, oh well. We're pretty early in this, aren't we? Why am I at 4-2 already? That's a quandary. Let us see. Where are we going next? That's what I wanna know. But yeah, the goal is for this month to get caught up and stay caught up with Super Mario 35 until it's over. And if we can get caught up with Tetris and the no commentary run, that'd be sweet. I'm not worried about them because all their... Like, we will be caught up whenever we need to have videos for them. No problem. Like, I'm not worried. It's just, I only have so much space on my computer. And if I'm recording, like, 3 hours every day, like, that 3 hours has to disappear at some point, you know? Because it's a lot of video. It really is. So I really want to get to a point where, like, things are getting caught up, things are getting turned into, like, actual videos and being put on the external hard drives and deleted from my old computer's hard drive so I can keep making more videos. Oops, that's not good. Okay. I guess I'm gonna play, Man, how long has it been since I guess it has been a while since I've charged up the, thingy. That's fine. We'll go to We'll go here. It's fine. We're at 3 people? I have no time though. Like, why isn't anyone attacking me? I swear if the clock turns red and I only have 150 seconds, I'm gonna be so upset. Please just tell me we just have a really bad bunch of people. Please tell me the game's taking pity on me and sent me a bunch of fresh meat to trick me into winning and thinking I'm good at this game again. I don't know. I'm not good at this game. Yeah, I'm dead no matter what. No matter what I do, I'm kinda dead, I feel. So I might as well just go for broke and get all the coins I can. Look at those assholes. Like, attack me, you ding-dongs. There we go. Thank you, buddy. That's all I ask. It'd be nice if both of you could attack me, please. There we go. That's all I ask. Yeah, I'm out of time. Oh, really, game? You really know how to butter my strumpet, you know that? I am so done with this garbage. And they're not really? Okay. You know what? We're just gonna pretend we're okay. Like, what's even going on? How is this happening? Well, if you guys are gonna be dumb, so am I. Thanks, game. That's what I need. It's always what I need. Thanks. Did you guys just not attack anyone? Like, what's going on? You're in danger, and that's hilarious, because I am in danger too, buddy. I am in big danger. Thanks, game. Give me like 100 seconds, please. Oh, I'm helping this guy, aren't I? I finally won. Please tell me they both have stars, and we just really got screwed by like random chance. It's gonna turn out they're like only level 20s. No stars. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. That's fun. Where is my, I'm not gonna worry about it now. Whenever we're done with this, I need to plug in my controller. Should have a plug that might fit in my pillowcase. That'd be fun. That'd be cool. That'd be risky business. Charging my controller as I sweat all over it. In an enclosed, warm, moist space. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, I need to destroy you because apparently people don't know how to play this game. Like, that's also the other thing that scares me is all the people who don't know the mechanics and how it seems like we keep getting more and more of those people, actually. You'd think we'd have less and less, but every day there's more people trying out Super Mario 35 because it's going away, apparently. It's fine, you know, I always appreciate fresh meat, you know? I always do. It's okay. At the same time, I don't appreciate these random battles where it's like, we're all the way through and I don't have any time because nobody's attacking me. Because you don't know you can do that. That's always fun. I know you're supposed to goad people into attacking you sometimes, but I don't really think about it. I get talking and then it's been 10 minutes and I only have 80 seconds, you know? It's always excuses with me. That's the Luppi way. Always passing the buck. I'm done being somebody else's mule. I am now a puddle that will never be built up by anyone. That's me, Luppi. Really? Come on, game. Look at that. We got some time. We got some coins. We're doing okay. Sure, it'd be awesome if we were doing more okay, but you know what? It's fine. Head in the game. Head in the game. And, we'll just keep doing better and better. Life's all about learning. I do think, though, if I do play ARMS and, Pokken and Rocket League, I really won't play them all the time, and I probably won't play any of them every day, you know? Like, Super Mario 35 has taught me that that's a bit excessive. Like, not even in terms of, like, your videos created, which it is. Like, making a video every day of multiple games is a lot. But it's also, not that great. Like, a lot of these Super Mario 35 videos are really poorly edited, really poorly done. Just because I didn't know what I was doing. And it would have been great to take it slower and actually pay attention to what I was doing. And not overwhelm myself. But you know what? We can't really regret. We can't really regret what we've already done. Like, part of January and February sucked. I'm pretty sure, like, I would guess all of December and also all of, just everything up until about March was pretty awful. That stinks, but you know, I didn't really know what I was doing. And that's not an excuse, that's just a cautionary tale. Keep your volume at 0. Decrease your video game audio if you can. And, definitely invest in like a voice coach at some point. If you're like me, speech therapy, you know? If teachers tell you you need it, you should probably do it. Yeah, that, not learning how to ride a bike, and I don't know. I don't really regret not driving, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know, you'd probably be living a better life. I don't know if I'd say better, a different one. If I could drive and I wasn't stuck working garbage jobs I can walk to, you know? But I'm not bitter about that. I'm totally willing to destroy my own life over that bridge. I'm willing to burn that bridge and myself if I have to. That's the kind of man I am. Perfectly happy to destroy myself to make a point. Which is just this weird combination of being, like, strong-willed in the dumbest ways, but also, like, being molded to not really care that much about myself. Like, I grew up in the generation where, like, everyone's parents were trying to teach them, like, I don't know, self-esteem. I grew up in the self-esteem generation, but never really, like, grokked any of that information, I guess. There we go. There we go. Okay. We've got a few people. We've got a lot of people still attacking us, which is great. Excellent, excellent. That's what I like to see. Like, I don't know. You know, I would kind of... I don't know. I'd like to not be in my parents' house. But at the same time, like, nobody's judged me for it to my face. So that's cool. And, like, I get to see my family members a lot more, in general, now that I live locally again, so that's cool. So I don't know, there's good and bad. I still get to live with a cat and a dog, that's awesome. I got to save a cat's life, that was cool. That's the first time I've ever done that. Oh, Lord knows I've tried. Lord knows I've tried. Leaving it at that. Oh, it's not funny. I still have nightmares. About cats. Dead cats. Rotting cats. Can I pull it off? again? Yes, I can. Cool, cool. Alright, why weren't you jumping, buddy? Well, because your controller's about to die, so, you know, we just figured we'd just let you run off the edge. It would have been funny, man. I guess. I mean, it really would be, but not your call to make, game controller. Although I did see a funny YouTube video where it was from the perspective of like NPCs, like enemy characters, when the like controller dies. It's kind of funny. You know what I really should do is just play Skyrim. I've been wanting to replay Skyrim for so long. I've never beaten it, and I've never really gotten that far in it. But I always want to play it every once in a while. But no, I think I will just pull out arms and use that to get my OBS settings right. Or not right, but like figure out like the range I need to play my Nintendo Switch on it. And I'm sure it's gonna be a game by game like basis. I'm sure every game has like its own volume settings pretty much. Well, that's fine. I like learning. I like tinkering things out as long as I have the time. And that's the thing that gets me, like, when you don't have the time to do it, it's just stressful. But yeah, if I have all weekend to do it, then I can screw up all of Friday and Saturday. And finally get it done by Sunday. You know, that'd be cool. Probably won't work out that way, but, you know, I can dream. Who knows, maybe it'll be even easier. After all, there's only so many sound settings you can actually pick, you know? Because we're not touching my voice at all. I mean, I could mess with the microphone still. Either the mic itself or the mic settings on Apple, on the Mac OS, you know, I could mess with it there too. Honestly, the weird thing is, on the Elgato, or not on the Elgato, but on the Game Capture HD for the Elgato, like the mic at max volume isn't max volume. Whereas on the AverMedium, it's like beyond max volume. It's wild. So they save at different volumes too, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. And as much as I want to like destroy the AverMedia capture card, I know it's just the software or the old computer. So I probably will keep it around in case I need like a backup. At least until I have another one that I can play around with. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind getting... There's another AverMedia like capture card that I'm interested in. Can I jump? There we go. Yeah, buddy. Because it's one that doesn't require a PC to record. And like, I don't know. If I would have known that, that the, Elgato would require some finagling, and also wouldn't save, some of this stuff together, I probably would have just gone with the AverMedia one, because it's like, I can open up QuickTime Player on my computer, which has my mic plugged in, and just record, you know? Like, it's not that hard to, like, stomp a Goomba, the first Goomba you see in a game, and be like, boop, and that's how you sync up your whatevers, you know? Is it dumb? Sure. Would I forget? Of course. We can't count on me remembering squat, you know? Let's not do that. But at the same time, like, I don't know, there's no guarantee that it would end up that bad. Okay, that's not perfect, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, I know, game. Low battery. I see ya. We're almost done. We're almost done. I hope. I'm emotionally done, if that makes you feel better. I am emotionally done. Why would you do this to me? Well, because we can. And it's less because we can, it's more because we have to, right? Stupid game. Stupid Hammer Brothers. Okay, we've maxed out our whatevers. At least we saw 5-4 once, right? I'm not imagining that. That happened, right? Cool. Good. Oh, there's 5-2. What's 4-1 again? Oh, that's the Lakitu one, isn't it? Right? I'm not dumb. I remember the levels I've played 1,000 times. You jerk. Freaking. Yeah, I hope you've earned that one. I hope you know that. You've earned that. Thanks, Gam. I can always count on you. Thanks, Gam. Thanks, Gam. That's actually pretty good. I actually need literally anything. There we go. Thanks, Gam. You've always got my back. I always know that, for sure. Neat. Nice. Oh god. Well, could have been worse. Could have been better. And we're basically at the end game now, friends. Can we beat this before we get another low battery update? I hope so. I'm also gonna have to remember to start plugging my controller when I'm not playing. I get good at it whenever I get an alert, and then I get bad at it. So I didn't get any alerts for a while, and that's just the kind of mess I bring to the table. I am a mess of a human being. I'm trying my best and coming up short. I am constantly tired of doing everything wrong. That's not how this is gonna go, Hammer Brother Buddy. You are going to be slain by me, and I am going to enjoy feasting upon your soul. There's a lot of you. Now I'm starting to get tired of seeing you in my space. That's fun. I enjoy this. Thanks, Gam. That's exactly what I need. I see somebody went to the Lakitu level. That's always fun. That's always fan-frickin-tastic. Oh, come on. Yeah, baby. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Oh yeah, just what I needed. Oh boy. Wasting all my coins on this stage. Cool. Works for me, buddy. That was a bad set of hops. Oh, that was an even worse set of hops. I am so dead. I am so dead. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks, Gam. That's not really what we need right now. Cool. And that was victory. 2 victories. It only took an hour and 8 minutes. 9 minutes. You know what I mean. Close enough. Water Boy. Domesarian. Well, at least they're names I can read, I guess, kinda. Gordtron. Rulatum. God or alien? What? Between the meme names and, like, the cult names, I don't know what's worse. But still, that was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't. We lost a lot. We lost a lot. But we won twice. So that's cool. We had a good talk about things we've already talked about before. And hopefully my sound settings aren't totally garbage now. I will be playing with OBS as much as possible, so that hopefully next week we can actually start using that to record stuff in a non-horrible way. So yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. I'll see you next time regardless though. So bye.